A gossiper will always be a gossiper. A bad person will always be a bad person, no matter what you do for her. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ogo here again. Peppy. To all my new subscribers, I see you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. To my oldies, thank you guys for the great support. And if you're just coming across my video for the first time, or you see my face for the first time, please do well to subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your bell notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. So guys, I promised you guys that I'm gonna be back fully, and I am back. And on to this video, I want to talk about the video Ada and Nelo made about three-way friendship. Can three women, three girls be friends? Nelo said she believed it can work, and I also believe it can work 100%. It's very possible for three people to be friends. And the only reason why it's going to work, the only reason, if there is understanding, respect, and boundaries. Okay, yes, like she said, one person must be the third wheel. And before I go into that, before I start to explain how it's gonna work, I want to say there are two types of three-way friendship. I just removed my mic because I've been talking and it has not been recording. So there are like two forms of this three-way friendship. Number one is when the three of you are very close, when the three of you are very good friends, like three of you are besties. And the other one is when two people are besties and one is just a friend. Like two people are besties and the third wheel is a bestie to one of them. Okay, so if the two of you are friends and one is the third wheel, is a bestie, you have to find out if the third person is really close or not close in the relationship. That is where you will now tell how you talk about that person to the other person. So I had a relationship with someone. It was a three-way friendship, but I was not close to one of them. The other one is my bestie, but we never talked about the other person. Even if we have to, it's basic things, like something very, very basic. That is where there is respect. Then on the other hand, I had this relationship with two people. It was a three-way friendship, but I was not close to the other person, where the other one was my very good friend. She was my bestie. And I later found out that my so-called bestie has been saying bad things, like trashy things about me. Okay, like we talk now, and then she goes behind me to the other person. Probably the other person was her bestie, and talk trash about me. And I was in that relationship because of my bestie's friend. Like I acknowledged that other person because she was my bestie's bestie. So the three of us now became friends, but I was not close to my bestie's bestie. At the end of the day, I found out that my bestie has been saying a lot of trash about me. A gossiper will always be a gossiper. A bad person will always be a bad person, no matter what you do for her, no matter what you do, no matter how you handle her, and no matter how you care about her. A bad person will always be a bad person. But I was lucky in that relationship that things opened up, not so late. It wasn't late, although I made a lot of expenses, but it was not late. So the bestie now opened up to me and told me everything my so-called friend was saying about me. The three-way relationship was very bad because probably this person opened up to me because she was scared that if I was this close to this person and she will come to her to say all this kind of trash, that means that she is also not safe. And that is a fact. She might not be safe too. Then I also want to talk about a video a reactor on this space made about this Nelo and Adaeze's video. She said that the three-way friendship among female cannot work, that she had an experience where one of the friends went behind her, told the other person things that she said about her, and the other person did not come back to her to ask her if what she heard was true. There are some things you will say about people. They don't even need to come to you to ask you questions, because coming to ask you questions might, the high blood pressure might go up. There are some things people will hear that you said about them. They will be like, they will not even like to hear your voice. A friend of mine sent me the video of that reactor. So after watching, I watched just some parts of the video. I didn't watch everything. So when I watched that part, I was like, it doesn't make sense. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a three-way relationship, you should be cautious and mindful of what you say to the other person. We are all females. We are all girls. If you say very bad private things to the other person, just know that it can never be a secret. You shouldn't trust people like that. It can never be a secret forever, especially when that person has the other person's number. It can never be a secret. It must be told. So when you're talking about people, say something that can be heard of. If I want to talk about people, if I want to talk about someone now, I can never say something that when it comes out, like I'll have to hold my heart so hard, or I will feel so bad that I will regret ever saying that thing about that person. If I have to talk about someone, or if I have to talk about a friend to a friend, I will tell you the facts and the truth. In case it comes out tomorrow, I can defend myself. But if you say false things, people, for instance, you might have a boy your bum and you now make a picture and send to them and tell them, see what happened to me, my bestie, in case if you have any medication, suggestion or whatever, any help, if you can render any help to me, and that your bestie will now carry that your picture and go and show the other friend of yours, and she knew that you did not show this picture to that person. Okay, she'll not carry it and go and show that person and discuss it and even ask her, what do you think? It doesn't make sense. What if you are the person? How will you feel if you find out things like this? So even if you want to talk about your besties, please be mindful of what you say. Say things that when your bestie hears, she'll be like, okay, why did you say this? You shouldn't have. It was between the two of us. Don't do it again. But you don't say things that people will hear. They'll be like, they will regret ever meeting you in their life. So three-way relationship can work only if there's respect and maturity, and also what's that word? Understanding. It can work with only people that have sense. Our advice, you just make one-on-one friendship. Like, don't do it group, 3-way, 4-way, 5-way, 6-way. Don't do it. It will backfire. And when it backfires, you won't like it. So make friends. Just be with your friend and avoid talking about any other person. Even if you want to talk about people, say something basic. Say some basic things. Don't say things that might hurt the person when they hear them. Don't say things that the people will regret ever telling you. People, they lie because they want to feel so good about themselves. So we should all be mindful of the people we bring into our space, and also the people you talk to. So that's all I have to say. If you like this video, please click on the share button and like it. And if you have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe red button, and do not forget to turn on your bell notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. And do not forget, Peppy loves you all. Bye.